genuinely, you can say, one of the better defenses on paper. After the signings they've made, getting Kyle Van Noy back. All right. We'll see. And they still have a draft ahead of them. You know? We'll see. All right, let's get our heart broken again, shall we? This team has already blown it. We fall in week 1 to Boise State. I'm still upset about it. Let's see what's next. Sharms, what's going on? Gut-wrenching fashion is right. I think we'll be lucky to still be in the top 25. I know we lost to a ranked opponent, but it could go crazy. Same Kyle Van Noy that Josh trucked last year. I think you underestimate what people play like in a Patriots uniform versus what they play like in other uniforms. Look at Jamie Collins in Cleveland. Look at Jamie Collins in New England. There's a difference, I hate to tell you. It's like certain players in a dome, certain players when they're not in a dome. Oh, goodness. Put my phone off for a second. 2% battery. Fuck me. Fuck me. That's not great, actually. 'Tis the weather. 'Tis the weather. 'Tis cold. Fuck. So tired of the cold. So tired of the cold. Is that a dig at Manning Breeze at both? I don't know. You decide. Of course, we knew that we got Thomas and Hubbard. Pumped. Pride of Barrie, Ontario, and Hubbard. We only fell to 13th. That's not too bad. If we can beat Cincy, we have a chance. Now, here is the thing. Best schemes to run NCAA 13. I'm intrigued if there's, like, any suggestion over what to use on NCAA 13. And then the question is just how goddamn aggressive do we get? Because again, we have a very versatile offense. Like a stupidly versatile offense, so multiple makes sense. But one back makes sense. Spread, pro style, like all of this shit makes sense. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because, again, this team is so good. All I know is, like, I'm going to jack up the aggressiveness, too. We need to find what we're going to use here. Because, again, we have a quarterback that can run. We have a quarterback that can throw. So that's fine. We got a great running back as well. He's more of a power option, but he's still relatively fast. Got a decent enough fullback. Got decent enough wide receivers. Decent enough tight ends. A really good O-line. Like, the offense only put up 14 points on a B+ rated defense. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Our defense wasn't necessarily brutal. It was our offense. I don't know what I want to do. I have no idea what works for this team because we haven't built them in a specific style. I mean, defensively, there's no denying that a 4-3 works. But it's not as if a 3-4 is brutal. I mean, we definitely have enough good linebackers that, like, a 4-2 doesn't make sense. You know? And the corners are a bit weak, so we definitely want the, you know, don't want the extra secondary options out there anymore like we did last year. Honestly, I think a 4-3 might be for the best over multiple. Just to rule that out, Again, I want to be aggressive. Be aggressive. One back isn't a horrible idea. Spread isn't a horrible idea. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't. No idea. I'll put some thought into it. We'll put different, I mean, we got different, options there, so we'll, figure it out. Let's go to the recruitment board, shall we? Let's see what we got. So we missed out on the linebacker, Lawrence Booth. He goes to Utah, which is the place. Anybody else leave or commit? We also missed out on Brandon Taylor. He goes to Georgia. Alright, so it's 2 guys off the board. 3 guys off the board. They get Ryan Torres. Oh my god, as well. We also missed out on Chad O'Neal. Alright, so quite a few players are leaving early. At least off the board early, but at least we got 2 of ours. I mean, we still got 29 players on the board, too. So... Let's focus on this, and then we'll focus elsewhere. So Danny Bennett, for the hell of it, let's finish scouting you out. Daniel Dawson, let's finish talking to you. I want to play NCAA, but I'm tired and have a big assessment. Don't play. Just stop yourself from playing. It's way too addicting of a game, and you won't get shit done. Take it from me. It is way too addicting of a game, and that's obviously why you want to play it. But yeah, catcher, be responsible. It's your old pal Toog's advice. Alright, so let's see if we got... What is the math here if we have 29 dudes left? So 60 minutes, 10, 10, 600 minutes divided by 29. Comes out to about 20 minutes per person. Cool. Well, we'll start at the top and make sure these guys always get 20. So Daniel Dawson... Still got to finish making promises for this guy. No red shirt. Can't guarantee the conference championship. Winning record against rivals. In top 10 first 2 years on campus works. And we'll also say solid playing time, which is probably a lie. Let's see, Danny Bennett. Hold off on scheduling you for a visit because I got to get those other promises out there. Guess we're going to go off of good national exposure again. Actually, I don't have to promise the playing time. I can just promise good national exposure. Chris, good morning to you. How are you, buddy? It is good to see you. I hope you are well. Let's see. Good national exposure. Top 10. What I missed with UMass? Nothing. We just started. We had a couple of dudes disappear off our board. We are trying to decide like what type of an offense we want to run for the rest of the season. But yeah, you're just in time. I played a little bit of 2K10. So, just in time. Will Whitaker. I am not going to lose you to Georgia. I've already lost like 2 or 3 guys to Georgia already. Enough that I have to question how many, which is too many players to lose. Anthony Thomas. Again, next week will be the real decider once all those promises are out there to see where we're going to be in the rankings for these guys. Because the promises are the biggest boost that I can get. I really want this 5-star tight end too. And again, our strategy this year is pretty simple. It's focus on the dudes, the top dudes here, and then if we miss out, we just go after the guys that want to be here. If we swing and miss, then so be it. But we have a good follow-up. Choppa, what's going on? What's happening? We won't schedule you for a visit yet. We'll do that next week. NASCAR goes dirt next week. I'm not watching any of the races. I don't know if I'll watch them live, but I typically do tend to at least watch the highlights the next day, right? Just get out of treatment. Shit, man. Hope you're holding up all right. Good shit, though, dude. Can you catch me up? So I'm gonna guess you haven't seen any of this. So we picked UMass as being tied for the lowest rated team in the game. And we're in like our 8th or 9th season already. We haven't made a national title game. We are at the stage where we are, you know, pushing to potentially make a national title game. We finished as the 6th overall team, I think, last year. Or at least we were around there. So we've taken this team from a 60 overall to a 99 at this stage. No specific rules, just turn a horrible team into a good team. Aside from that, it's been a lot of NHL 21. A lot of NHL 2K10. Oh, come on, Jimmy Johnson. But yeah, hey Jay, I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. You know, dirt races are, I mean, it's just interesting to think, like, yeah, dirt races for NASCAR, because it's like, you think of, like, the Rovals for more of the, you know, less of the speedway. Man, Choppy, you're struggling right now. You know, like NASCAR, you think more of, you know, the Rovals to try and, I guess, in a way, mimic street courses, kind of. You don't really think about dirt tracks at that level. So, we were 3rd before the bowl game last year. Correct! Still breaks my heart. Still breaks my heart. Alcoa, Tennessee. Alright, how many dudes are left that we have to talk to? We got 440 left. I'm pretty sure I did the math wrong. No, maybe not. We still got a lot of people to talk to. Let's talk to Elliot, drop the bass. Again, get those final few promises out there, slow and steady. This many dudes. Let's see, Jeff Burrell we'll talk to in the Racing Circuit of the Americas later. I am aware of that one, which will be very interesting. I'm so excited, dude. Dude, speaking of excited for fucking racing, fucking Drive to Survive Season 3 comes out today. Fucking pumped. The girlfriend's like, oh god. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching it. I'm so excited for that season. I don't know if it's even out yet. If it is, I'm not getting to bed until fucking 8 p.m. tomorrow. Alright. Still haven't really figured out what offense we're gonna run. Did you keep the game? Choppa, what do you mean? In terms of this game, I bought it for like $40 on Amazon back in the day or something like that. Considering this is 13, 14's the expensive one because it's the last one. It's out in 10 minutes for me. Chris, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm so excited. Because it's just it was such an interesting season, right? Just because of COVID and all that, and it's just kind of crazy how all of it, you know, panned out. And I'm sure, you know, for the first time in 2 seasons, they'll really focus on Lewis. Because how could they not after the records that he broke? Like, I'm really intrigued to see, and indeed, Choppa, we are playing on the 360. I'm really intrigued to see, too, like, how they cover a lot of the different situations that played out. Have I watched the Senna documentary? I started to, and I didn't finish it. Started to watch that over the summer. Alright, let's see. 2 hours left. So, 30, 20, 20, 20. 30 minutes for one Ernie Thompson. I had a feeling I did the math wrong. And I did. Worthington, Ohio. Shout out to Worthington. Johnny Walker. Got 3 promises to make you, sir. This should get us in the first. Jeffersonville, Indiana. God, what offense are we going to run? I mean, I can't say, like, the spread offense doesn't work. Run and shoot certainly works as well. And we have the quarterback that can throw those deep balls now. I just don't know what to do. I mean, the air raid in theory could work too. I just don't know what to do. Even the pro, I mean, the pro style maybe not, because we don't really have a dual threat at tight end. We only have the one good tight end. This season will be a bit closer. Oh, yeah, no, I still... Wait, no, the funny thing is, though, for F1 this year, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just intrigued. I mean, I guess it just depends on any, minor development with the car, but... I mean, the midfield for sure is more interesting. Really, I mean, anything after the presumed Mercedes 1, it gets more interesting. All right, Chris, that's what it would be. Is can Red Bull challenge? And, like, holy shit. Perez in that car, like, I can't say I'm not interested, you know? All right, guys, we have to figure out an offense here. We have to figure out an offense. And be pretty aggressive defensively and offensively. I don't know if we should be that aggressive. But I kind of feel like we have the talent to just be like, be aggressive as shit, please. I feel like we can be more offensive than one back. It comes down to the spread, run and shoot, air raid. I mean, we do have the dual option. Like, even pistol could work for us, for God's sakes. This is the problem. Every goddamn offense can work for us. Every single one. Let's try the air raid this week. Let's just try it. It's the air raid with a quarterback who can pull it off. Let's just see what happens. We go into this game against Cincy, last year's national title winner. I mean, this should be a massacre. Cars are almost the same as last year. Yeah, I know. That's obviously we got to wait until 2022 for the big changes. So I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, right? I mean, it's not that I wouldn't say I necessarily have an F1 team that I'm like, yep, this is the team. But wait, we played last year's 1 and 2 back to back. Yep, because we needed to up the difficulty of our schedule. So that's what I did. I said, fuck it, we're going for it. We're going for the big challenge out of the gates, because I genuinely think we're a better team. Like, just outright, we are a better team than both of these programs. But we didn't prove it. Didn't prove it against Boise. I just wonder if we can prove it here. Well, that's a hell of a start. 10-0 at the end of the first. You got a 10-7. 17-7. 24-7. Well, that's a little bit better, isn't it? 16 points against Boise. It's 31-15. 38-15. Maybe we were just a little bit too passive against Boise State and it cost us. But damn it, we're out. Headhunting. We're coming back with a vengeance. It's a no-touching 41-15 over the defending national champion.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That is what we're doing here. Will Cox, 365 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, sacked once. Maybe, just maybe, the air raid will work. On the ground, Newton still had 84 yards. Fountain with over 122 yards and 4 touchdowns. Holy shit. The 1 sack was allowed by Preston Nelson, but he also had 11 pancakes to offset it. And then defensively, sacks for Burgess, Weeks, and Sanders. 2 field goals for Early Scott. So the idea of being a little bit more aggressive clearly paid off. Clearly. My God. Damn, dude. Whew. Much better. I don't know if we'll stay that aggressive. I might make us even more aggressive. The good thing is if UNC stays ranked, we have a decent shot here of doing even more damage. We have a decent chance here climbing right back up the ranks. Interesting. But that is the type of performance that I wanted to see. So I missed the whole of last season. You did, unfortunately. We finished, what, 12-1? 11-1? Won the conference, so we moved up to the ACC, and then we were the 3rd team in the nation. It was Nevada and Cincy at 1-2. Cincy at 1. Nevada lost, so we thought, oh, cool, we'll play in the national title game. It gave it to Boise, because Boise beat Nevada. And then we lost in the Fiesta Bowl to Oklahoma. And then we lost week 1 to Boise State, but we did just beat Cincy. It's pretty much the summary of what's happened recently. That said, I need to watch something on YouTube really quickly, because there's this tweet going around
where the Bruins take on the NHL's version of a dumpster fire, the Buffalo Sabres.
Hi.
Where the Bruins take on the NHL's version of a dumpster fire,
I fucking love Jack Edwards. If you don't love Jack Edwards, we can't be friends. Holy shit. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Big Bad E54. Thank you for the 3 months with the Prime there. Very much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. 3 months of supporting the content. Ah, it's glorious. It would have been so bad if the Bruins lost, though. UMass back up into 11th. Really quickly. I'm not jumping into it yet. I mean, the pistol would certainly work. Like, the majority of these playbooks are kind of the same, though, if you think about it. I mean, a lot of these are similar. We definitely don't need the short passing. We're not Tom Brady here. The one back would make a lot of sense, though, because of the running back that we had. That's the problem. Like, I'm going to stick with the air raid because it worked. I mean, just dominated Cincy. The question is, do I go even more aggressive? We're at 70%. I'm tempted to just say, fuck it, go up to 85. Be aggressive as shit. Run people off the goddamn field. But, makes me want to bring up the 360 and load this game back up. Man, you should. It's still a blast of a game. Very good run offense for UNC so far, and a very good pass defense. Interesting. Interesting. I don't really care what you do, though. I don't really care what they do. Really quickly, hold on. Hey, Jay, take it easy, buddy. I hopefully won't be live for that much longer. So again, their pass offense is decent so far. Really quickly, we'll defend the pass a little bit more, but I know they said, like, oh yeah, we're playing the pass. I'm going to pass the ball a little bit more. Let's put that defense to the test. Before we do anything else, though, we have our recruitment. Let's hope for some good results here. Currently all we need now is middle linebackers if we stick with the 4-3. It looks like we're now in first for a lot of people off of those promises. Louie, what's going on, buddy? Let's go ahead and scout out Daniel Dawson the rest of the way. Some tough competition in terms of schools. Will Whitaker's drifting towards bust territory. Anthony Thomas still looking decent, and then Ryan Bennett we'll use the last hour on. Not bad. Alright, so our highest rated dudes. Again. Let's go 2 hours for Dawson. We will schedule him for that visit probably a little bit later on. Schedule him for when we play Clemson because that's a huge game for us. Gives us time to find out some importances as well. Danny Bennett. Same thing. We'll get you scheduled for that visit down the road. Start finding out some stuff about you. Ducks made me smile tonight. Fair enough. Understandably, too. Trust me, you're not the only Ducks fan to run in here tonight and be like, did you see? Optimism. We have hope. So, it's nice because, Lord knows the Ducks haven't given you so much, so far this season. I didn't think Jamie Drysdale was ready. I don't think anyone thought he was. And then he steps in and does that. Problem is, though, it's like, okay, it's also been a rough season, so someone has a really good game to start, and you're just like, holy shit, he's the one. And then you never know if it's actually going to hold out that way. Alright, anybody I'm already in first for, I'm not going to scout yet. Keep seeing what we can find here with these guys. I don't think we lost any of the dudes off the board. I had a lot of people we're in first for. Holy shit. The majority of the people on our list were in first for from the looks of it. Criminy. Mansfield, we'll schedule you. Clemson's 0-1 so far this year, too. That's huge for us. Let's see, Avery Engel, I know you're a bust, but you're still a 5-star and still pretty good. Get a lot of these dudes scheduled for that Clemson game. 5'11", 308. You are going to have to lose some weight at some point in your life, buddy. At some point. That is not healthy. Give me 1 second, by the way. Let's see. Sorry, just had to read up on something really quickly. We're good. That's true, Santa. I mean, there have definitely... I've seen the examples of some Patriots players, too. Like, yeah, you talk about certain O-linemen who are, like, unrecognizable after their careers. So we got Chandler. You scheduled for that visit. Carpentersville, Illinois. Ooh, this most lines up. Belichick did not like going 7-9 last season. No, he did not. Sorry, if NBA comes back... Wait. Late to the stream. Curious if NBA comes back when you start up MLB. I don't know when NBA is coming back, but it's definitely going to come back. Like, we're definitely not done with NBA 2K21 on this channel. Not at all. If anything, like, I'm more excited. Like, even if we do me against you guys in terms of, like, Draft to Glory again, I still like the idea of doing it in the WNBA this time for something different, right? I just think it'd be a really fun way to bring in the WNBA. And like I said, I don't even know if it's possible in that game. Hopefully it is, but I want to find, like, the Vince Carter of women dunkers. Chop, appreciate that. People did tell me. My mom told me she loved me today. My girlfriend told me she loved me today. I'm a beloved person. Thank God. Us versus you was awesome. I had a lot of fun with it. Of course, the only issue I have with the game in that sense, though, was the glitched out, you know, like, arenas and shit. Like, the glitched out arenas were a pain in the ass. To be like, oh, and here's everyone huddling in center court. Bills Mafia got Trubisky. That they did. WNBA Twitch first stick, you can't wait. It's gonna be a blast, man. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm outright confirming that. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but that's gonna happen. I believe WNBA is only one season. Is it? I thought they added in, like, the My WNBA, just like they have the My NBA on Next Gen, and you can do multiple seasons. Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what they changed this year. And if that's the case, then, well, fuck it, and we'll find a different idea. Maybe just do Twitch versus, me versus Twitch anyway, back in the NBA. But I'm pretty sure, I thought my WNBA was more than one season at this point. Pretty sure on Next Gen they made that change. Because that was one of the big things, is they're just like, okay, now the WNBA is just like the NBA in terms of what you can do with the modes. I know on old gen it wasn't. Yeah, I think I'm right on this. I hope I'm right on this, because it would be a lot more fun that way. You know? Eric Rhodes, the American Dream. A lot of players scheduled for when we play Clemson. So that's going to be huge. Johnny Walker. Let's see, am I going to be doing franchise and be a pro in MLB? Yep. Maybe even some Diamond Dynasty in there as well with some conquest grinding. So, oh yeah, we'll be playing a lot of MLB The Show. A lot. A lot of different modes to play. I still don't know, like I said, with the road to the show. Don't let Rhodes get a stupid neck tattoo. Duly noted. 2, 3, 6 people left. I still don't know what type of character we're going to have in Road to the Show this year. I do, like I said, love the idea of bringing back Torf and just having a guy who hits dingers for fun. Basically, like, hey, if they let Mark McGwire take steroids in 2021, that's our player. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of the idea of running a smaller build, you know, basically create Ichiro and just look to steal a shitload of bases. Like, that sounds fun, too. And even being a pitcher this year because of Pinpoint sounds a lot of fun. It basically comes down to, like, what's more meme-worthy on stream, and certainly being a power hitter results in some damn good memes instead of stealing. So, we'll see. Still not 100% sure where we're at with that. But we got a month still to figure it out. So, Emperor, I'm doing good, man. How are you? That's the question. I am doing perfectly fine. Get this guy as other promise. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, Lord knows, like, hard to believe, right? But like the Harris Beeben memes with Torf last year, those are already a year old. Who doesn't love Harris Beeben? Yeah. All right, we are good in the recruitment department here. It brings us to this game against UNC, where again, I would like to think with this new aggressive style that we can dominate here. That we can absolutely dominate. I mean, again, I have a feeling Torf's going to be the way we go. I'm feeling good about MLB. That is for sure. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to start a new expansion team. Yeah, probably. I mean, especially with the arena creator as well. I think we can do a proper draft of glory this year. Holy wind. Fuck, that's a horrible win for everybody, basically. I'll just select the kick. Alright, let's see how the boys can do with this aggressive style. 7-0 UMass. 7-7. The end of the first. 14-7. 14-14. 21-14. Our defense needs to smarten up here. 28-14. 28-21. I'm not impressed. Come on, boys. You're dropping the ball again. What's the matter with you? And we fail to score. Can our defense stop them? No, they can't. Holy shit. I've just had it with this team. I have absolutely had it with this team. We got 1 minute and 22 to try and save the day here. I don't understand. Like, are we too aggressive?
different ball game.
You know, what is the issue here? We do have all 3 timeouts, which is nice, but yeah, I mean, you got to ask the question, right? Like, are we too aggressive? What the hell is it with this team? And I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. Cox doesn't have a single touchdown pass in this game, apparently. Just don't know what the answer is with this team.
Ball on their own 38. Trying to confuse the defense here with the audible. And here's a
Oh, fuck. Cox, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That's how you threw that. That's it. That's it. 2 times in a row now, just like the Fiesta Bowl. I couldn't say. I don't know why Cox threw it like that, man. Like, that should have just been an easy pass. Like, nice underneath where the safety couldn't throw it, and Cox fucking blew it. Like, even with a touch pass, that should have been quick and easy. And now we really got to hope for a fumble here or something. Like, this game's not over. But again, this is a situation where we're a significantly higher rated team. And I'm having to jump into this to try and save the day. And it's unbelievable. And honestly unacceptable to be in this situation. We might still save the day and tie this, but I'm disgusted with this team. Absolutely disgusted with this team right now. They're better than this. They play down to their competition. We are the Toronto Maple Leafs, apparently.
With a quick throw.
You gotta be kidding. I mean, it saves us a timeout, but you gotta be kidding me. We drop an easy pick that probably would have resulted in us having better field position. This team fails
Awaits the snap.
at like every turn.
And this one is a beauty.
Oh, fuck. Well, thank God that bounced into the end zone.
Little too much leg.
All right, well, we got 1 timeout with 55 seconds. Now I don't get the ability to slowly work my way down the field with underneath throws. They basically know I have to go for it. So that clock's going to be ticking.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way.
I can't believe he caught that. That was supposed to be aimed towards the sideline.
I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes
God
on.
damn.
He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38. Under a minute left in the game. Drops back on first down. And they got him.
Good call. Timeout.
Protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
The O-line completely failed me there.
They find themselves in a hole.
The O-line 100% failed me there.
They'll change the play at the line of scrimmage.
Gee, come on, O-line! I'm
sacks
done.
like that as
I'm
a
done. They have 5 sacks this game.
Can't find a receiver.
I'm sick of this team. What a waste of a season. You can already see it. We're fucked.
Another sack here.
It's going to be our second loss on the year. We're fucked. Dude, he's just clean through again. Again. Clean through. What the fuck are you doing, boys? Holy shit.
Hit him hard.
I mean, holy shit, dude.
Defense, the next time this quarterback drops
It's
back,
4th and 43.
bit gun shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses putting on him.
And there's just no blocking again.
Around the 5-yard line.
I'm simming the rest of the season. I'm not jumping into another game. We're already looking ahead to next year. This season's over. This season's absolutely over. That is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I am disgusted with this team. Absolutely disgusted with this team. You have to be kidding me. Wow. And I think it froze. I didn't even hit a button and I think it froze. Yeah, it did. Alright, cool. At least I know if I don't hit a button, it can freeze. Great. Wow, I took the discount and everything and it still froze. I'm going to have to hard reset the console. Honestly, if there's a force loss option, I'm going to take it. I'm just done with this team. I'm done. At least, like, any hopes for the season, I'm done. Like, obviously, as OBS just died. Honestly, I'm just done with this team for this season. Absolutely done. They don't deserve any spotlight on the field. We'll just quick sim, and that'll be that. Unreal. Unreal. We get out fucking played by Boise State and UNC within the first 3 weeks. I'm so fucking mad. I don't see how we're gonna have success in this series. We keep wasting really good talents, unfortunately. We just keep getting outplayed. I don't even know what to say after a loss like that. I don't even know what to say. Like, what can the response possibly be? This offense is getting outplayed by inferior defenses. You have the original Xbox, or just 360 or newer? Leroy, what do you mean? I have every Xbox ever made. I think that answers your question. I don't want to go to the Heisman Challenge. Leave me alone. I'm so over this team. They're better. I don't know, again, if there's a forced loss option. I don't think there is. Win or lose, like, I'm done with this fucking season. Like I said, I didn't hit a button to freeze it intentionally. It just happened. Pretty sure on, like, Madden, yeah, there's no forced loss option. Let's just sim. If we win it, we win it. But, yeah, I'm done focusing on it. And we fucking lost anyway. Even with a second chance, this team still gave up 56 points to fucking UNC. I am so done with this core. So done with this core. It is unbelievable. Like, just choking is in their DNA. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how this team just blows it at every possible turn. If I send you a copy of 06 for Xbox, what, NCAA 06? I can just buy a copy. I don't need to take your copy, man. Would I play NCAA 06? I mean, maybe. Probably not anytime soon, though. Just because it's like I want to go from one NCAA game to the next, you know? I can't believe this team. I cannot believe this team just fucking blew it. See, here's the issue, right? We talk about how much faster we developed over Tulane. It's not that we took shortcuts, like the talent level's there, it's just this team chokes. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this team as to where they just can't get the job done. Fucking hell. Wonder how many recruits are going to second guess coming here now. They should. Every single one of them should second guess it. Daniel Dawson, we gotta keep finding out more information about you, and unfortunately nothing about that guy lines up with what we need. What about Danny Bennett? Find out all these A grades and what we got to work with here. It's looking better for Bennett at least. What about the other Bennett? The tight end Ryan Bennett. Find out where we stand with these A's. Oops. That way we know what to just try and get to work up and trash talk with. Brian Alexander. I just can't believe this team. Probably out on Jonathan Cox, but I'm not giving up until we're officially out. We might as well stick around in the conversation. That's brutal. I don't know why we just can't seem to find the schemes that allow us to dominate like we should. You know? Don't know what it is. Kevin Walls drifting towards bus territory. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is for this team right now. I don't know if it comes down to the setups that we have for scheme or if it's just horrible, horrible luck. But regardless, it just has not gone our way. Bernard at least avoids being a bust. Mr. Harris. Hello, Richard Head from last year. How are you? It's been a while. They finally get you off of that mountain? Is that why you haven't been around? I hate this team. We are the Buffalo Sabres of college football. Yeah, it was a rough day or two to recover, I'm sure. It's a very traumatic experience. It's a very tough ordeal for one to go through. Who wants to come to UMass where magically all of your talent will just fly out the nearest window, never to return again? Who wants to screw over their chance at making the NFL? You might graduate, but let's be honest, you're probably not going to make the NFL anymore. 2 nights in a row now. Actually, 3 nights in a row. I'm going to walk away from this team in a very, very disappointed state. And how could you not be after the losses that we've seen? It sucks. It's like defensively, you'd think with the talent that we have, like, yeah, hey, get aggressive and your skill will bail you out. Apparently not. It's like, do we tell our team to be defensive as hell and just never blitz? Like, might as well just keep it even at a 50-50, I guess. Oh, Johnny Walker. What else do we have for these A's? Still got to play the long game with some of these guys, unfortunately. Portage, Indiana. Fun fact, Richard Head 93's favorite city in Indiana. Let's see, Adam Mansfield. Love Indiana. Yeah, see? I wouldn't lie. The city of Indiana. My favorite city in Indiana is Indiana. Adds up. There's got to be a city named Indiana, though, right? But there's probably like a Massachusetts, Mississippi. I've dreamed of winning a national title since you were a kid. Well, don't come here then. Jesus Christ. We'll kill those dreams in record time. Let's see, Kirk Downing. Oh boy. Oakland Park, Florida. What a place. So unfortunately, this is all this is going to be now. For the rest of this season is this. Just a whole lot of recruiting. Just a whole lot of recruiting. And all of a sudden we went from first for Jimmy Johnson to in the fucking dumps for this guy. How the hell did that happen? We're not even in his top 3 anymore. Took me out of his fucking MySpace top 7 or whatever. Oh, it goes from bad to worse, chat. From bad to worse. The story of UMass. What's worse, to be a 60 overall team or be a 99 overall team that wins just as much? You know? Oh, good old Jeffrey. Good old Jeffrey. What do we got for you? The pride of Cody, Wyoming. Tony Moore. That Clemson week is going to be crazy. Have I won anything over the years? I mean, I won the trophy in T-ball. I'm pretty sure they didn't hand out those trophies to everybody. I'm pretty sure it's because I was the best. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Some people have tried to tell me that that's wrong, but I don't think so. Alright. What the hell are we going to do with this team heading into the next week? I have no idea. The beginning of our road trips, we play the likes of Pittsburgh and other teams that have no business beating us that'll probably beat us. It's going to be a real fun time. Real fun time. I'm looking forward to it. By looking forward to it, I mean I hate it. Those people are asshats, aren't they? Imagine doubting the validity and the legitimacy of my goddamn trophy. It's unbelievable. Alright, not sure how many more weeks we got here. I do gotta try to end things here relatively soon. Maybe see if we can get a simmed victory over Pitt, I hope. 1-2 on the season is not what I imagined for us, and I imagine we're gonna be bounced out of the rankings here as other teams actually start to get their season rolling. Yep, 16th apparently. Alright. Well. I'm gonna drop the air raid. Might go to the pistol. Whoops. Well, I didn't mean to jump into this game. But I guess we're jumping into it. I don't even know what offense we're running. We might be running Air Force's offense. Well, I guess this is the main event. Let's see if we can choke against Pittsburgh as well. Let's see if we can choke against Pittsburgh. God damn, it really does go from bad to worse. I don't even want to... God, I don't even want to see this happen. I don't even want to see this happen. We're gonna get our asses handed to us by fucking Pittsburgh. At least some of our players will get to see a pro stadium for the first and last time in their careers. 7-0 Pittsburgh. 7-7. 7-7. 14-7. 21-7. 24-7. 31-7. 38-7. Oh, now you play like you actually care that you want to win. 38-13 over Pitt. I'm so glad they finally showed up. I'm so lucky. I'm honored to have been in their presence. Jesus, well, at least we won. At least we won, I guess. Good God. Time to abandon the Air Force offense. Try the pistol next week. I don't even know who the hell we're playing. You see, we'll try the pistol because double meaning. Because if we lose again and have 3 losses on the year, I'm going to be very upset. One more round of recruitment attempts, and then I'm probably going to call it a night at that stage. As unfortunately, Danny Bennett's on a soft commit to Bama. I'm just going to keep fighting for him because I'm fucking stupid. Let's see what we can do. Travis Bernard. Well, instead of trying to recruit on those, whoops, oh, didn't mean to do that. That's a nice waste. Let's shit talk MSU there. Mr. Dawson, since we're in third for you, and nothing you care about except for one thing lines up. Guess we'll try to get some sways in there. Jesus, maybe that B+ will add up and I can use that to my advantage, not over Alabama. Does this factor in over Bama? Absolutely not. What about this? Nope. So it's literally pointless to try and sway those for the most part. I mean, we get more points, I guess, but... Yikes. Ender, what's up? Misery, misery, and more misery. That's how it's gone. Because that's how it goes with this team. Heartbreak after heartbreak. Failure after failure after failure. We did just beat Pittsburgh in a game that I accidentally jumped into, but thankfully it was a no-touching instance. We didn't have to do anything. Well, let's, I don't even know what we're gonna do for half of these guys. Ryan Alexander, we're in a rough spot for, but let's see what we can do. See what type of ground we can make up. Let's just make the pitch. We gotta make up as many points as we possibly can. Jonathan Cox, we're probably out of the conversation as well. Doesn't mean that we won't still try to make up ground. Yeah, Ender, it hasn't been great. At least this team, you know, broke our heart early. I can respect it. At least this team broke our heart early. Why not make us think we might have a shot at the national title? Just, you know. Just stomp out that conversation before it ever truly begins. You know? Just stomp that shit out. Alright, if there's one thing this team doesn't have yet, it's a Chaz. So let's hope we change that. Imagine being from Economy, Pennsylvania, and naming your son Chaz. Imagine being from Economy, Pennsylvania. Imagine naming your son Chaz. Richard Head, would you name your son Chaz? That seems like a you kind of move, you know? No offense. Only if he deserved it. Fair. Fair enough. We don't, you know, we don't really know his upbringing or anything, so that is a fair way to handle it, I'd say. It's always next year if we get Chaz from Economy, Pennsylvania. It's fair. Imagine if we do. Imagine the stature of the program if we get Chaz from Economy, Pennsylvania. Just imagine. We'll be the talk of the town. Like, our town and Economy, you know? Wow, we went from first to fifth for Jimmy Johnson. Fucking life comes at you fast when you're taking left turns, I guess. Fuck's sake. Here I thought we might get Jimmy Johnson on an auto commit, and we're not going to get him at all. UConn, you need to piss off. There is no way I'm losing a player to goddamn UConn this season. Fucking God help me. Even if he is close to being a bust. You know, Eric Rhodes is a gem. He shockingly can't shit-talk Mizzou. I know what we got for those other grades. We missed out on Mansfield at linebacker. He went to Notre Dame. What about Avery Engel? This is looking rough. Very, very rough indeed. talked about. Quite a few dudes. Too many dudes. Jesus. Too many dudes in the kitchen. That guy's really listening or trending towards being a gem. Ernie, what do we got for you? About the shit talk, Ohio. As OBS appears to be dying again. Cool, we're back again. Thank you, OBS, for being horrifically inconsistent tonight. Big fan. Big fan. Just sell these dudes where we can. Gibbons. There we go. Big week over Wyoming. OBS needs to stop. God damn. The one time as well I forgot to hit record recently, so I'm going to have to download the stream, which means the quality, when this eventually ends up on YouTube, will be kind of shit, so that's fun. That's fun. Everything's coming up Millhouse tonight, let me tell you. Let's see, Mr. Adkins. Let's take the points there. Drop of the Bass. Take the points there. Only a minus 32. I mean, I guess they do have a good grade in that regard. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for this guy long term. I don't know what I'm going to do for half of these guys long term. I don't know. That win against Pittsburgh's nice, and it'll get us back on track. I just can't believe that we, you know, it's like, oh, here's two decently tough opponents, and we blew it against both of them. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, you can't even give me false hope. Like, break my heart in, like, week 13, you know? Not week 1, 2, and 3. Like, god damn, at least give me some false hope. Alright. And the last dude to talk to is Mr. Burrell. Just take our points over USC. And find out that we're going to be in a pretty good spot for Burrell. Alright. What is it, like 28 dudes left on the board? 23 scholarships left. Welcome to being a Canucks fan. Apparently. Oh good, it's Florida State next. I can't wait to start off tomorrow night with a gigantic L. Like a stupidly large L. You've never seen an L of this size, of this stature, this magnitude. You didn't know L's could be like this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a damn good time to watch Florida State hand us our collective ass. I mean, we beat them in the Fiesta Bowl 2 years ago, but I am not holding my breath, to say the least. Our collective ass is about to be heavily, mightily affected. And I can't say I'm looking forward to it. I can't say that I am. Oh, goodness. So we are still somehow number 15 in the nation. I do not know how we pulled that off. FSU actually isn't all that good anymore, apparently. I want to get the updated look here at our recruitment board. And we're going to lose other people here, too. Yeah, let's get a look at the damage. We lost Bernard to Michigan State. We're going to lose Dawson to Bama. Holy fuck, Bama. Fuck you. We lost out on Dawson. We lost out on both Bennetts, both going to Alabama. We're going to miss out on one Jonathan Cox to LSU. We're going to miss out on Tyrone Harris to Virginia Tech. We're going to miss out on Engel to Nebraska. We're going to miss out on Maxwell to Oregon. Holy crap. Yep, here it is. And we're missing out on Whitaker to Georgia. Wow. That was rough. That was indeed a lot of damage. We still have some good players on the board. We're still in first for a good amount of them. But that is, as the youngsters would say, a big yikes. It has been 3 nights in a row, guys, that we've walked away from this game in a very depressing way. But hopefully we can bounce back tomorrow. Maybe get a big win against FSU and see what the hell happens from there. For now, though, I think that's going to do it. Seems like a pretty good time to end things before it gets too late. I will be back tomorrow night with more of the same of what you saw in this stream. Of course, make sure to check out the old Tukey's Take podcast as well, wherever you can find podcasts, of course. And we'll see what happens. We got work to do in NHL 21. We got work to do in 2K10. We got work to do here with UMass. Ugh. I love you all. Let's go say hi to One Wild Hockey. And, yeah. I'll catch you all later. Good night. Good day. Good evening. And dance.